Why does my ATS run so much better offline than when I'm in a convoy with you guys?
It's probably because what's causing the lag is literal internet lag, not, processor lag would be my guess. Oh, Zach, they added that was weird. They added a cool feature on the Xbox for the Elite Series 2 controllers.
Drivers,
What?
to your car.
You can now change the color of the LED.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Apparently, it's always supported it, and they just now patched it in.
Of course it's always supported it.
Welcome to Talladega. Where we'll probably kill less people than the Cup race.
Already killed Zach.
Oh, yeah, there he went.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just got 80% damage.
Choking on oxygen. And he won yellow flag laps tonight.
Did you say 91?
91.
And how long was that red flag?
About an hour.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, engines are fired. Who's going to win at Talladega? Will it be one of the extravaganza ringers? Extravaganza ringers in this race: Timothy McDonald, Steven Spears, Kevin Corbin, Tacoma Ringer, and Dalton Lucas.
Jesus, I actually made the field.
Yeah. Pretty sure you did.
Alright, can you see Denny Hamlin fight?
Do you still get a gun when you win here?
Oh, Jesus. They're not real guns. They're cap guns. Yeah, there you are, Spears. You're starting behind Dalton.
Right where I belong.
Pace car is in. And we're green from Talladega. JT Armstrong and Doug Spark immediately go to the top. Beresford surges out ahead.
You should not have admitted that you hit him on purpose.
He should be suspended for next week.
I mean, no joke. He should definitely be penalized.
If NASCAR doesn't want to set a bad precedent, he should be penalized. But they're not going to, which means Kyle Busch is going to wreck him in a cutoff race to knock him out of the position he needs to be in. And then Gibbs is going to be like, what? He did it to Denny and there was no penalty, so why is this not fair?
Well, he's an idiot. He shouldn't have said that they're going to talk about this on fucking Boy Bumper Clear podcast, but he just admitted that he wrecked him. Like, you don't admit it.
Doug.
Yeah, you could say a number of things like, oh, I didn't realize the caution was up, but it's plain to stay on the onboard. You hear him rev it up right as he's getting ready to hit him. Everybody's still in this main draft. Well, I guess it's the only draft. Everybody's in it. Kevin working his way up to the front. Kevin looking for the lead. just shorted the line there.
Oh my God, did he?
Ronaldo Scott getting tailed off of the draft. He might lose it. Oh boy, we're 4 wide.
Denny, so how's this going to work itself out? Well, he's going to be racing me one day, and then he's going to lose a lot of spots.
Funny how that works out.
Okay.
Kevin to the lead.
Well, I know that your fucking series ain't realistic.
RB.
That Kevin's leading at Talladega isn't realistic. Where else would he lead? Come on.
I don't think he could really lead at Dega either.
I mean, he could.
Is he ever going to get back on here?
I don't know. He liked my tweet about YouTube TV asking if I was still watching the fucking Cup race, so he's at least alive. Ronaldo Scott has lost the draft.
I just hit my M key in single player thinking it'd bring up the overlay.
Yeah, isn't that great? They need to just give you that in single player. It would be nice. Alright, Kevin's going to lose the lead here to Stephen Davis for the looks of it. Big push from Reno Jackson. Ronaldo Scott has definitively lost the draft. I was honestly surprised that he even made the race. Spears, you're just holding on to the back of the pack right now. Granted, me and Dalton are back there with you, so... And they are 4 wide. Kevin's grinding the wall. Kevin's in the fence.
Oh,
Kevin is
hard
really in the
ball.
fence. Backing up. Checks up the high lane. And it looks like he's got damage. Oh yeah, Kevin's got damage now. He may have also just split the field in half. Is he going to try to get to the pits here? Well, if he wanted to get to the pits, he's not going to get there. He seems to have composed himself. He might be alright. Be a long pit stop, so he's really going to be hoping that the first pit stop is under yellow. Otherwise, he's going to lose the draft. Kevin is now 4 wide in the middle. And Steve Inkman's hit the wall, and Beresford's gotten on the apron. Inkman's going to lose the draft.
Where did our 2 dogs go?
Oh! Pack is breaking up now after that little bit of an incident. The pack's going to come back together. They're getting single file up at the front though, but back here they're 3 wide still. Yep, Steve Inkman has lost the draft.
As long as it ain't no Stephen Pears.
McDonald looking for the lead from Redmond, but they're dodging and weaving everywhere.
See that Twitch is going to cut their percentage of revenue that they give to streamers?
Yeah, I've already heard a number of streamers talking about just jumping ship and just going to YouTube because now the business model makes more sense. They seem to find it to be a better place to be. So we'll see how that goes. Honestly, I'm okay if more people go to YouTube because it's much easier to watch YouTube streams. It's much easier to stream to YouTube. That's why I do it. If I want to
Twitch is killing itself with ads. It's getting unwatchable.
Well, yeah, and if I want to stream to Twitch like these races and then want them up for VOD forever, I have to export them to YouTube. It's an extra step. If I just stream to YouTube, it's already there. About the only shortcoming of YouTube, there is like a 12-hour time limit for archived video that they've implemented, although I think some channels can get around that, like some of the partner channels and stuff, but like I don't ever plan to be streaming for 12 hours, so...
You're gonna do a speed run of Elder Scrolls?
All of them? I'm gonna speed run all the way from Arena to the end of Elder Scrolls Online. What do you mean Online doesn't have an ending?
Kinda wanna play Daggerfall, the Unity version. It's free.
I keep mistaking you for Molitor Hill because you have similar colored cars.
Not good.
Yeah, you're not up there with him. You and Dalton are just sort of hanging at the back of the draft, and I don't know why. So Cheeseman and Brian Lowe have now lost the draft as well. Means we've got 4 cars outside the lead draft. Kevin seems to be okay. Look at the average speed, 205.6. I think the drag modifier might not be quite right for this mod. Might need to tweak the AI drag for GNS.
Oh, Tony's cars run like 220.
Well, he's running Cup Physics, and Tex Perry goes for the lead. He's going to get it with a push from Moorhead.
We still have restrictor plates.
This setup has restrictor plates, but no rev limiter. Because the rev limiter is stupid and makes the racing worse. Because then you can't get a run as easily.
Hey, Barber. Balls.
Okay, Alex.
Dog, where you been?
Unloading my car.
That's cool.
Are you running anything else?
I was not planning on it.
Alright, I'm gonna run the Tree 58s.
Yeah, tempo.
I think Dalton might be getting ready to lose the draft.
His trip to Florida is scheduled like right in the middle of this fucking hurricane.
Yeah, he was talking about that last week, wasn't he?
Yeah, probably.
I don't remember if that was when I was here or if that was a discussion he had with Tony on Tony's streaming of a race.
I think I'm going through the new Yellowstone Park.
Oh, you're doing the trucking joint.
Should download the RV mod and I should just drive an RV around.
There you go.
We'll do that for our coast to coast stream. That'll eventually happen when we're all 30. 35.
You mean when
You'll be
I'm
like
40?
40.
Yeah.
40 something.
Yeah. I mean, I look forward to the day that we can actually like do one big stream job from like LA to New York City.
I'm sure it'll take
It
5
take,
hours.
yeah, it would take a very long time, but it would be, you know, it'd be one of those things like, want to do some trucking and just do one fucking long ass bullshit job, like that one we did in Euro.
Yeah, I think that was like 3 hours.
Yeah. And you didn't even have Iberia yet. Imagine going from Portugal to somewhere beyond the Baltic.
What do you mean yet?
Spears doesn't
Yeah, I
have
still
Iberia.
don't have it.
You made it sound like he has it now, but did not have it previously.
No, I said he doesn't have it yet.
Oh.
He will in the future have it. That son of a bitch.
I know.
You
We
fucking
should have a sale
accuser.
coming up, right?
Probably. Did you see the video of the lady in Walmart just screaming because she cut in line and a guy called her on it? Like, she is wailing like a banshee. The employee's like, they don't know what to do about it. They just ask her, like, just come over here. We'll check you out over here. We're just not going to deal with this. Like, she's having a full-on meltdown because somebody said, hey, I was here first. Well, Dalton hasn't lost the draft. The whole field's kind of getting strung out. I'm now back there with both of you. Kevin's right in the middle of the pack. I think they're getting ready to catch Ronaldo Scott. Dalton still looks like he's about to lose the draft.
Mac Jones is believed to have suffered a high ankle sprain.
That's why you don't do drugs, kids.
Pending MRI per rap sheet and Tom Pelissero the Arrow. He'll miss time and potentially head to IR.
Probably. Tomorrow
Oh.
morning we find out he tore a couple ligaments. Watch.
I didn't realize Delvin Cook's shoulder dislocated. Again.
Not either.
He has an unrepaired labral tear and wasn't wearing a harness.
A labia tear? What? What did he
That is
tear?
it. I believe that is a labrum, a labral tear.
Okay, labrum, got it.
He tore his vagina.
Oh my god. That usually only happens during childbirth.
I mean, it does happen. It happened to a friend that I know.
Yeah, it's pretty
Or-
common. They're
oh,
getting ready
no.
to catch Steve Inkman. Dalton is losing the draft. Maybe
Is it
Steve
really
Inkman
that
will
common?
save him. Yeah, it's very,
It's
very
actually
common.
pretty common. Yeah, it's terrible.
Sounds terrible. Is the race over, Tim?
The NASCAR race?
Yeah.
Yes, it finally
Yeah.
ended like 5 hours later after
Oh.
YouTube
Who
TV
won?
prompted me, are you still watching?
Who did the winning joint?
Tyler Reddick.
He's a ginger.
Really? So he's
Anybody
going to
that
Final
led,
Four.
like, almost, it seemed like anybody that took the lead fucking died until Reddick got there, then it stopped happening. Truex died,
Like the-
Harvick died, everybody's dying.
Like the Mark Sanchez. Stay out of my lane, bro, Thomas Morstead.
Well, Dalton's lost the draft.
There's only room for butt fumbling, not butt punting.
Oh my god. How did that work? Jeez. How did that work for Russell Wilson? Let Russ
Yes.
cook, baby.
I think I'm finally going to win a fantasy matchup.
Congrats to your program.
Yeah. All it took was my players actually showing up on game day.
Yeah, that's actually a big mystery about fantasy. Some guys you can't trust.
Yeah, no one on my team is trustable.
I had actually intended to swap quarterbacks. I'm glad I didn't. I swear, like last week, he put up like 60 points, and then this week he gets concussed and then put back in the game, apparently. Oh, Trey's in the fence. And he comes off the fence just in time to screw over Steven Spears.
Let's go. Oh. Z-E-E-K is in here.
Who the hell is even that?
I don't know, the guy that doesn't know how to spell Zeke.
Instead he's Zek.
Oh no, he's actually Zeke, but it just looks wrong.
You know, I feel like there's probably somebody out there whose name is Zeke spelled with an X. Like, that just feels like a thing somebody's done. Zeke, spelled X-E-K, Zeke. Let's see. Yeah. Trey really screwed up a bunch of guys, but I think they're coming back.
I don't know how to qualify these cars or do anything really.
Which car?
Modified.
The dirt or asphalt? Oh, we got
Dirt.
pit stops. JT Armstrong to the pits. They saw Stephen Davis and others. I heard crunchage. I think somebody wrecked coming into the pits. No yellow. Apparently Kevin's already pitted.
Did you race yesterday too?
Who, Alex?
Yeah. Or did you only race Friday?
So Spears, you were in the first wave. We got the second wave coming in now.
How many
Lot more in
laps?
the second wave.
How many laps?
We are on lap 28.
Of how many total?
76.
Oh.
So Nate and Dave Daniels haven't pitted yet. They are the leaders. They'll be coming in here shortly, though. We'll see how this strategy shakes out and who will be the leader after the pit stops. And here come Nate and Dave. JT was the first car into the pits we saw, though I think Kevin's actually going to lap earlier. Oh yeah, JT's going to be out ahead here, isn't he? He's rocketing by guys coming out of the pits.
Well, I improved my starting spot by 1 row. Start
Let's
fifth,
go!
fifth row outside instead of 6th row outside.
And Chauncey Redmond Jr. looks like he'll be the last one to come into the pits. Okay, JT is starting to form up cars here. In fact, Beresford's going to try to go around him. think Beresford is now the leader on strategy. But Tony Gunk's going to take a run at him down the backstretch as they come up to catch the slower car of Ronaldo Scott.
Tony Chunk.
Actually, I've just realized that he is not the leader on strategy because the 77's out ahead of him. I think Reno Jackson might be the leader. But he's going to get swallowed up here. There's
Reno
Chauncey
Spear.
leaving the pits.
You sound like a scoring controversy of a 1956 Daytona Beach race.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so the leader after the cycle of pit stops was nobody I was looking at. It's Stephen Lowe is leading by 3/4 of a second over Ron Stout and Alex Stello, who are chasing him down now. They have 4 seconds on the rest of the lead lap cars. Can 3 cars stay away from the rest? I doubt it. All right, the top 3 have formed up. It's a decent-sized chase group. And then a small group behind them. I'm leading the pack with that includes Steven Spears. Nate Schuff's out by himself. Kevin's with a small pack near the back with Dalton and Doug Spark. Steve Inkman's by himself. Yeah, the field's all scattered all over the racetrack. This is exactly what NASCAR wanted when they went to smaller fuel cells, to break up the field. Remember when they wanted to break up the field with the plate races? What happened to that? Now we got to get them so close together that if they wreck, everybody's in it.
Remember when they got tired of Jimmy Johnson dominating?
And changed the format and he still won?
Good times.
Alright, second pack is gaining. It's a shame that AI are so freaking stupid. Because if this was like a human race, and there were 3 of you out ahead of the field, you don't fucking pass each other. You get in line and you push as hard as you can to try to stay ahead. But the AI will fight for second place in a 3-car pack.
I've seen some pretty retarded people on iRacing that don't understand that.
That's fair. Second pack is coming. They ate up a second that lap. They're still fighting for second here in this lead group. Second pack's actually broken up a little bit. They've dropped Nate. This is where we need cycling style graphics for the lead group, chase 1, chase 2, and the peloton. Although
Yeah, like IndyCar.
I think we'd have lead group, chase 1, peloton, and then off the back. Second group gained another second that lap. They're going to have their draft by the end of this lap. As the leaders catch John Cheeseman. And they're going to fight each other. I may even be wrong. The second pack may catch him down the backstretch here. Oh yeah. Gunk has a big run on this group, and they didn't even go around Cheeseman. They tucked him behind him. Lead group growing. Gunk, Perry, Desa, and Mogard have made the gap. Here comes Ramaswamy and Armstrong. Moonglow coming in, Davis joining this lead group. But Daniels is going to be stuck in no man's land. Daniels and Weston are in no man's land between the packs. I think 36 is in between the packs.
Member
too.
joined.
Who could that be?
Hey, dog, you racing?
Huh?
Are you racing?
Yeah, dog.
I can't hear you.
Are you racing?
Oh yeah. Dog, this race compared to the last one sucks.
Alright. Spears, are you racing?
Hell no.
Slap bot.
Alright. Y'all niggas wanna play Fortnite?
Yeah.
Oh, my update is.
Are you
Yeah.
fucking serious?
I turned it off. Forgot to restart it when I left. All right. Let me open up Epic Games right now. Should actually download kind of quick.
I was gonna say, you guys give me a hard time for download speed, but if Spears can't download this in 15 minutes, then he sucks. Slap bot.
I have no idea what we're laughing about. JB's having an aneurysm and we're laughing about it. The man's dying.
It's that hurricane fever.
Hurricane
Here
fever.
I really hope there's enough that I can go to work but not have anybody in it.
Rock you like a hurricane.
Hey, it's actually kind of badass now because there's like 8 people in there at a time, like employees, so I don't have to do shit. And I even have Friday and Saturday off next week.
That is ideal.
It is ideal, dude. Maybe I was the catalyst.
I think the Epic launcher is the worst launcher I've ever used on PC.
Fucking
Oh,
hate
yeah.
Epic Launcher. Dude.
The Truckers MP launcher is pretty bad.
Nah, Tim, you don't even know. This Epic launcher, this shit takes. I mean, it doesn't even load half the time. Like,
Yeah, well, that's because it's running Chinese spyware in the background. Come on.
Remember when we used to have to run Truckers MP and we'd like truck with a bunch of fucking Mexicans and they just like run off the road and shit?
Yeah, they'd be
Yeah,
doing
that
100
was
miles
so
an
fun.
hour in the dirt on the median.
Yeah.
honestly, I
I
kind
the
of miss
online.
that. I kind of miss.
I
the
wish we
ground
had convoys where it was like a reliable server, but we could race it or drive with people we don't know.
shit. Right. Like,
That weren't
I
fucking
kinda-
fuckheads.
I kind of
no,
miss.
even if they
rounding-
were.
I miss rounding a blind corner and you got a bunch of Brazilians just barreling down the oncoming lane at you. I mean,
Or
it
even-
really.
You see a bunch of
Even
dots
better-
on the map moving right at you.
You come
It
around
was
the
really
corner and they're
immersive.
just all stopped in the dirt with their hazards on.
Like
Like,
30 people stopped
you're
on
right.
the side of the road.
The immersivity was really high.
They've trapped,
I
but
think immersion's
Safe
what you're
traps.
looking for.
Shit, the last time we were on Truckers MP was with Miller, I think, or at least for me.
Yeah, I think so. He didn't like that. It was pretty funny though. Sorry, Miller.
It's like, I like how we're just celebrating casual racism.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you people?
I mean, it really wasn't racist. I think we were just making fun of accents. I don't know how that's racist.
Yeah,
You
it
know what
wasn't
the-
for Tanner Gray.
Honestly, some of the funniest accents are European, so.
Yeah, so like,
Whoa.
yeah, that whole Tanner Gray controversy, even if that was him, I really don't care. Like, what did he say that was racist?
Oh boy.
How is that racist? Like, we've gone way too far with the word racist.
What did he even say? What did he do? I didn't hear this.
Log bar.
Is
It's
that
exactly
said?
what he said.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's not even
How's that
that's not even a race. That's religious. I don't know what it is.
Well, apparently we can make fun of
Culturist?
Christians.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you can make fun of. There are people you're allowed to make fun of, and people you aren't. It's just kind of weird who you are and aren't.
We can make fun of Christianity, but don't you dare talk about Islam, buddy.
Yeah, you can make all the jokes you want about Jesus hanging out with prostitutes, but you say anything about Muhammad, and you're in trouble.
Fucking Ray Ray.
That Clyde.
As soon as my roster unlocks, I am legitimately going to cut Sky Moore from my team and rename it.
Was he ass today?
Yeah, I'm cutting him and Isaiah Paccio or whatever.
Dude,
the
Sky
fuck.
Moore fucked us today. I mean, he's honestly, there's so many reasons why our team lost today, but
Well,
he's definitely one of them. He muffed the
Spears
punt
fucked
and
me.
they recovered at like 2 yard line.
Isaiah Pacheco took all the first team reps in preseason. He's gonna have a big role.
Hey man, he scored week
Fucking
1.
stupid. Oh yeah, in garbage time.
I think he had more yards this week than Clyde.
That's scary.
I think Clyde finished with 0 yards.
What, in today's game?
Yeah, 0 yards and a touchdown. 7 carries, 0 yards, 1 touchdown.
What?
How do you do that?
Because negative yardage counts.
Ah.
And your
Yeah.
touchdown was like at the goal line?
Yep. Yeah, like
Yeah, that's how Nick Chubb lost his 1,000-yard season in 2018. He had
That's
1,000
right.
yards. Everybody's like, yeah, 1,000 yards. He got like
Oh,
one more
who-
carry and lost 2
Who
yards.
was it years ago that got 1,000? They did a whole big ceremony, and then on the very next play, he lost like 12 yards and finished the season short.
That was probably Chubb.
No. It was like in the 70s or 80s.
Oh, I don't know.
feels like Nick Chubb.
I've seen a video talking about it, and it's why a lot of teams now won't celebrate it until the game's over or the guy's not going to play again in the game, and then they'll announce it and make a deal about it. Because they
I
don't
can't
want him to
believe,
lose it after they announce it.
Right. I can't believe how long Nick Chubb's already been in the league.
I can't believe how long Tom Brady's been playing football. What was the first Madden Tom Brady was in?
01?
01, he was QB 12. 2000, he wasn't even in. He wasn't in 02 at all. Then 03, he was Tom Brady. So the first game that Tom Brady appeared in was 03.
That's still crazy.
Yeah.
Even though
If
he
you
was
wanted,
drafted in
if you wanted
2000.
to,
It's
wanted
like
to play his QB 12, he was in the game.
it was like the discussion we had. Oh, who's still in the Cup Series that was a default driver in 2003? It's like Kevin Harvick,
Biff
Kurt
full.
Busch.
Kurt Busch,
Maybe
the
Kurt
Biff.
Busch.
We count the Biff, baby. Just kidding.
I don't
What do
even
you
know
mean,
2003.
just kidding?
I know. When did Biff debut? I don't even remember when he debuted.
03 was his first full year. He DNQ'd one race.
He drove the
I think he ran.
44. He drove the Buckshot Jones car, I think, in 2002.
Yeah, he made some starts in 02.
What did Jamie Mack? Was that?
02.
And the fucker won.
And the
All
sad
right.
thing is, I think that was the high point of his career.
Chip Ganassi really thought they had
2010.
really thought they had another hot shot, and he did not turn out to be a hot shot.
2010 was definitely the high point of McMurray's career. Won the Daytona 500, the Brickyard 400, and the fall race at Charlotte the same year. Back when, those races were kind of a big deal.
Didn't he win another race?
So he drove for
2013
Ganassi 2
Talladega.
different times.
Well, no, I thought
No.
in 2010 he won 4 races.
No, just 3.
Dagum.
Who?
Jamie Mack.
He won more than one race in the season.
Yeah, 2010. And then 13
Jeez.
he won. 13 he won the Dega Fall race when nobody wanted to make a move, and Austin Dillon flipped. And then he won the All-Star race in like 2016 or something.
Carter, you're getting a train set.
$1 million, and he buys his kid a $20 train set.
Scumbag.
Boy cries you a sweater of tears, and you kill him.
The boy cries in a sweater of tears to kill him.
Remember I used to watch
Mom
some
to explode?
autistic kid on YouTube. He used to complain about Austin Dillon all the time. I forgot his channel. I don't know what's up with NASCAR and autism, but I mean, it's wild.
It's all because of the Autism Speaks thing. That's definitely what it was.
Autism speaks and it won't shut up.
Have you ever actually read anything or watched anything about that organization?
No.
They are fucking awful and don't do anything to help people with autism.
Honestly, I don't
makes sense.
care.
Most charitable organizations are.
Yeah, nothing like it says charity. Like, running a board of directors that pays out like a $100,000 a year salary a year. We're a great charity.
Isn't the NFL classified as a non-profit for tax purposes?
Not anymore.
Oh, they finally took away that. Finally, it's time to defund the NFL. Imagine how many more cruise missiles we could send to Ukraine if we tax the NFL.
Pretty sure that was 2014 or 13 that they changed. Fairly recent though.
Nate Schuft getting swallowed up by the lead group. Might check him up a little bit and let the second group gain more time.
Nate
Chunk.
Nate
Go Bradley. Go Bradley Chubb. Cousins Chubb. Well, we are now 2.5 games through Nathaniel Hackett's tenure in Denver, and it's going as I don't even know how to describe how it's going.
Second pack is slowly gaining.
How are the Raiders the only 0-3 team in the NFL when we have the Bears and the Falcons?
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well,
And the Colts.
We're getting into the range here where they can make it on one more stop. Second packs, yeah, gaining like 2 to 3 tenths a lap, but they're 8 seconds back.
Dude, Penguins are getting fucked right now.
They won earlier.
Well, they're losing 5-1.
Isn't this preseason though?
They lost 5-1. Preseason and that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't go out there in the preseason and play 100%.
We're
I'm
taking
excited.
hell next week.
The fuck?
Well, you know, Ken Dorsey as a starter in college went 38
Now
and
second
2.
pack's losing time.
God damn.
Yeah, because he was on like the greatest college football team of all time.
They lost to AJ Hawk in 2002 though.
Yeah, they
That was
did.
my backup quarterback on Madden 06
Yep.
for a while.
That was one of
Nate
your
losing
7
this
quarterback
group,
from
Schuft
2K5.
backwards.
Yes, it was actually.
Eli Manning's backup.
Oh yeah, I forgot. to get Eli.
Final pit stops.
The 49ers, dude, that was a disaster.
That was a disaster. I was pretty ass.
You know, you have fucking Tim Couch lighting it up with Lions with Lee Suggs. Reeds. Ty Streets. Yeah, dude, that was time. Good times.
Man, Steven Davis just lost a ton of time. Oh, no, he didn't. I thought Beresford had left the pits. He's sitting at the end of pit road. Apparently Doug Spark had an incident pitting that we just now discovered. Spears coming out of the pits. Contact there. So this is the current lead group, but they haven't pitted yet. We're sort of in the middle of a cycle.
Michael Irvin forgot his glasses at the hotel. Could not see anything on NFL Network this morning.
And here comes Moonglow.
Nice.
Reno's going to keep going. Beresford right ahead of him is probably going to be the leader when this cycles through.
Oh, Doug, the Smith played today, Doug. Let's see what his stats look like.
So This is the leader on track, but not going to be the leader more likely than not when it cycles through. That one car was the first one in from the lead pack.
Are you playing baseball the show?
At least I think he's supposed to play.
So Reno's now working his way into
Am I playing the show?
cars that
Yes.
are in contention to be leading.
Yeah, how'd
as
you know
he
that?
Dies for the pits himself.
I was just curious because I just exited Truck Sim and saw you had 2 guys in here, so I was like, you must be on your PS whatever 5.
Vita, PlayStation Vita.
PS Vita.
DeSmith played a
PlayStation
period
Vita
and a
with
half,
fucking sub from Jimmy John's.
and he was 12 for 13.
Yep, we have clinched playoffs, won the division for like the 300th time. We're all right. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way, but
So a
too bad
couple
so
of
late in
guys
the year. I'm
getting
probably
out
not gonna play another
ahead of
season. I'm only gonna
this
get one in
group.
this year, which is kind of lame. I usually
We'll see
play
if
at
they
least
get
3,
pulled in, though.
but yeah,
It's okay.
didn't really feel the baseball spirit this year. It's also
Probably
getting
gonna
kind of
be,
boring playing the same exact game over and over again. Still stuck in 20 because year-to-year saves. I'm about to just go on the fucking Operation Sports Forum and be like, yo, here's this franchise file. $100 to whoever can make me a roster in the show 22 with all the players.
Yeah, that's a fucking chore.
It totally fucked my stats. At least then I'd have, you know, my players. But even the new games, like the PS5, 21-22 doesn't have carryover saves. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's like it would make sense if they had killed it for 1 year because you know they were doing a next gen jump or something and they were going to restructure it. But then to just not have it at all, it makes me wonder. Like, was that a feature a lot of people used? Did they think it wasn't? Maybe.
This was the only yearly sports game I bought every year. I had a PS4. That's solely because
Ziggy's
of the
leading.
year-to-year saves. I buy the new transfer to
Spark
save, and
got
off we
damage
go.
in the pits and has lost the draft.
And if 21 had saves going to 22, I would like port my roster over somehow and just take the L on the stats and, you know, go for it.
Reno Jackson
You know,
actually
to get
came
another
out the
console
leader.
generation.
How did that happen?
Or even
the
if like at
packs
least
are
the
all
PS4
red.
versions had that, which I don't think they do. Like if the show 21 on PS4 had saves from 20, I'd just buy that. I don't give a shit.
Bitch, put the dick on the 6 now, come town, suck his dick now, eat his butt.
Okay, thank you, JB. What the fuck are you doing? You really? Yeah, that's great, JB. Well, I'm streaming even. Thanks.
I don't think it'll be DCMA.
You mean DMCA?
DMCA, yeah, whatever.
Fun to stay at the
DMCA.
What are you
YMCA.
streaming?
What is it called? Digital. Oh yeah,
The
Digital
Digital Millennium
Media
Copyright
Copyright.
Act.
Oh, Digital Millennium. Yeah. Absolutely bullshit act. Shit needs to be
yeah,
fixed.
absolutely. But you know.
Fucking joke.
Alright, so will anybody else get to this group? Or will our
The
winner come from
Dolphins
this
have won
group?
8 straight games at home, the longest streak since '84.
Bro, it is the year of the dolphin. Get on board.
I don't think that's a zodiac sign.
It's about to fucking be.
That third group is actually the biggest group.
I guess
but
there's going to be an
don't know that they're
investigation
gonna
to do
gain.
it coming back into the game.
I mean, I think we all
Yeah,
all think that.
That's like
that
Cody
is
Ware
the
walking
team.
around out there.
yeah, I think you all called it as looking pretty sus. So, if all the fans thought it was suspicious, the Players Association certainly did.
Jesus, Cody Ware's in-car camera shot is brutal.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It, like I said, as it was happening, we are so fortunate that he didn't hit that gap in the pit.
Ugh.
Like, I don't even want to think what that would have done, but they would have needed more than one ambulance for him, I suspect. They would have
Get the
probably been,
shovel.
they'd have been loading him into the chopper and flying him direct to the nearest hospital. Like, that wouldn't have been one that you know, kind of hobble away from. I think it's worth exploring maybe some options to unblunt the ends of those walls or something. I don't know. I don't know what the
Making,
solution
the
is.
car safer.
Well, if you hit the blunt end of that wall, it's not going to matter what the car is. The car certainly has some issues that they need to sort out. I think the major issue is the car doesn't absorb any impact because the body just bounces back. It doesn't absorb the impact. It doesn't
To be
deform.
honest, I'm just impressed that Cody Ware's car was going that fast if you get hurt that bad.
What's amazing, like, he hit the wall head on and then still hit the pit wall at what looked like 120 at least. Like, it's impressive the car rebounded off the wall with that much momentum. You know, I don't want to jinx my own AI race. I'm going to. I think we're going to run caution free at Talladega.
Put it out, put it out.
Exactly, but we've got the field's gotten spread out after the second round of pit stops. We're inside 20 to go. Most of the lead lap cars can fit on the back straightaway, with the leader being at turn 3 and the second pack just coming off of 2. But I don't know if we're going to close everybody up here or not. So enough kind of cars have gotten damaged in the pit stops. So there are some slower cars out there to check up the field. Second pack's not gaining, and the lead pack's dropping cars. Granted, the second pack's pretty small. It's that third pack that's actually got the numbers. Let's figure out if that third pack's gaining then. Second pack's losing ground. Third pack's also apparently losing ground. Weird. I'd have really thought the pack that appears to have double the cars would be gaining, but they're not.
Oh, Tim, did you see the dash cam video of the cop car they left on the train tracks?
I heard about it. I didn't see the video.
Oh, it's bad, dude. It's really
About
bad.
about as fucking retarded as it sounds.
Yeah, didn't they have somebody handcuffed in the back of the car
Yes.
too? That's like the worst part.
So this cop pulls this girl over, and she's parked on the side of the road just past the train tracks. The cop's already stopped on the train tracks, which I don't even know how fucking stupid you got to be to do that in the first place.
That's the first.
So
and
then they
only
pull.
retarded, like why is it even parked there?
Then they pull her out of the car, calmly and safely. Nothing crazy's going on. Cuff her and put her in the cop car. It's still sitting on the train tracks. And while it's still sitting on the train tracks, they go start searching her truck or God knows what. And you hear a train horn, and they're still searching. Hear another train horn, and finally they look up and go, "Oh God, there's a train coming!"
Oh shit! Who could have foreseen this?
Right, and then their instinct is like, "Oh, get back, get away from the tracks!" And then the squad car, just absolutely gets obliterated. Like, and she's in there screaming like, "Help! Somebody do something!" And she lived, but she had like fucking 17 broken ribs, fucking broken spatula. It's all bad.
She's gonna get paid pretty well.
What was she under arrest for?
I think they listed it as a domestic dispute.
Okay, I was curious.
Or something.
What
I don't know.
the traffic stop even is about?
It was non-violent.
It's like the whole
it
thing
turned
is
pretty violent from the sounds of it.
Just like, why is the patrol car stopped on the fucking railroad track?
Yeah, that seems like a pretty stupid
in
place
the
to leave a car.
Like, how fucking stupid.
I mean,
they're all gonna get fired.
There have been bus drivers that have done that with buses full of kids, so it wasn't super surprising that someone's dumb enough to do that.
Right, it's just...
Yeah,
it's
like,
so
why would you
retarded.
stop the bus place?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're all gonna get fired for sure.
Oh yeah.
The second pack's just not going to get here, and neither is the third. So I think our winner's going to come from this group unless we get a yellow. So I think our winner's going to come from this 7-car lead group because nobody's gaining on them. And Tony Gunks looked pretty strong today.
Yeah, we can finish.
Jesus.
Good.
Oh, Cheeseman's in the wall. He's gonna check up Beresford.
Yeah, he got fucked up today.
Draft. He was already a lap down, so.
New player.
Dalton, what the fuck?
Oh, hey.
Speaking of Dalton,
Dude,
he's in
where
the
have you
third
been
pack.
all day?
That's not going anywhere.
Dalton
Story
is the
mode.
greatest Bills game ever.
Dalton,
Missed the
I will,
butt punt.
I will suck you off dry if you start Epic Games Launcher and download the Fortnite update.
I think I did. Is it different than it was? We played one or two matches.
No, you're good. You're good. We're just waiting for me to
Not
update.
good. He's not good because I had an update and we played together.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
No, it doesn't take very long. That's what we're doing.
Talking about you last night, Daddy. Where were you?
Me?
Yeah.
The girlfriend slept over.
Nice.
Bounce go out now.
Wow. Hell yeah.
Would you say things are getting serious?
Oh yeah, they have been. Yeah, I've been through a lot of women. Those are-
That was a terrible sentence, Dalton. Try that again.
I have a lot of experience, and this was definitely like different, you know. Yeah. Not the fact that she has a kid either. Yeah.
That's fucking terrible, dude.
Dude, shut up.
Yeah, that goes back
not
to our
that
earlier discussion about things that happen during childbirth. Dalton wasn't even here and he's laughing.
It comes out of where?
We were talking about the possibility of the vagina tearing during birth. Very
Yeah.
common.
She had a C-section, so it's all good.
Oh,
It's
she got like that scar on her stomach.
Very, very faint. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if that dude had to like go to the hospital for like a ruptured butt. He got kicked into it.
It's white, right?
In the Bills game.
Yeah.
That-
Dude, that probably hurt too.
How the fuck is that not tripping?
Oh, Shadle. Checking them all up.
How is that not a flag?
Oh, Cristiano, that was the wrong way to go.
Or,
So,
are we gonna try that butt baby?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about that trans shit?
I honestly have no clue what you're talking about. I can only imagine.
Okay, maybe a Spears has sent it.
It certainly doesn't sound good.
No, it wasn't me that sent it. It showed up in our group chat. I think it was you, dog.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it on Reddit
it
or
was
something?
you.
I remember looking
No.
at it, but I think it was me.
Oh, it was a picture.
Dalton, I think it was you.
Oh,
What is happening
It's like
here?
where
We have
it's something about trans people
Four-car brake line.
oh, it might have
and,
been.
and putting like a miniature babies or baby things up their butt so they can
What?
experience childbirth.
What
Yeah.
what the fuck is happening on this TeamSpeak right now? Well, the front of the pack's just completely obliterated itself, so this could get interesting. Second pack might start gaining now. Third pack might even gain with this shit happening. But I don't think they're going to gain 10 seconds in 4 laps. Side by side for the lead. Stout and Moonglow fighting for it with a pair of lap cars between them and the rest of everybody else. Stout needs to get in line before Spark fills the gap. He
Oh,
doesn't.
they were chanting Mike White at the game today.
Here comes Beresford and Gunk.
Yeah, man, I don't think Flacco's elite.
No.
Hell no.
Beresford trying to get inside of that 03. Doesn't do it. 03, how is he hanging in the draft with all that damage?
I don't know why they just didn't start Mike White to begin with.
Cristiano De Sa lost the lead draft. He's gone back to the
JB,
second
are
group.
you driving to like Daytona to stay with the hotel?
Daytona.
Why would I, motherfucker?
Because your house is gonna blow away.
Oh, you're with somebody else, so.
I'm traveling alone.
Honestly, depending on where the hurricane makes landfall, Daytona can end up being worse than where he is.
Oh yeah, Dalton, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Cancel
2 to
that
go. Ziggy leads. Beresford second.
None of it is refundable.
shit. Wait, when are you going?
Wednesday to
That
Saturday?
is
The
extremely
hurricane's supposed to
bad
make
timing.
landfall Wednesday to Saturday.
I know that. I scheduled
gonna-
this like 3 weeks ago.
They are gonna cancel your flight. Who are you flying on?
Hey,
Frontier?
what's the weather?
Oh,
what's the
never
weather-
mind. You're gonna die. Good luck.
Hey, what's the weather forecast for Alabama? Is like Talladega gonna get rained on Friday?
Probably.
Possibly. Depends on where the hurricane goes.
Again, like
'Cause
it
I
could
really
hit.
don't need it to rain
right.
Friday.
Like we're a few days further out than we can really make a good forecast still. So white flag in the air. Ziggy leads. Beresford second. Somebody's got to make a move.
They have no fucking clue.
Jesus Christ.
Stout pops out. Beresford's going to sit behind Ziggy and do nothing because he doesn't want to win. Stout can't get a run.
Dude, during this Jets game, like midway through the fourth quarter, watching the highlights right
Coming
now,
off
but
of
they
turn
lost
4.
the commentary, so they had to have
Stout
the
pops out.
halftime crew do the commentary for like 6 minutes.
Beresford's not going to do anything. He's going to
from the
block
studio?
second.
Yeah.
Come to the checkered flag. Ziggy is going to win the Wrangler 199 at Talladega.
Josie Jewell still playing?
Where's that second pack? Here comes the second pack. No real drama there.
Let's
In
go.
all seriousness, Tim.
Dalton Lucas leads the third pack to the checkered flag. Too bad it was for 13th place. So the front of the third pack was Dalton, myself, and Spears.
Sounds like old times.
Oh, if only we'd been up at the front. But there were no yellows and the field broke up. Joel Poulsen is pitting on the last lap because he has no sense in his head. I don't think he's going to lose a spot for it because he was already the last car on the lead lap. He DNF'd on the last lap! Oh, that's great. Other retirements we missed. Apparently, Brandon Raines and Philip Parker were both out of the race at some point.
Dalton, have you retired to updating your Fortnite?
It is 19%, 34%, 35.
Are you fucking serious?
It's finished downloading.
Dude, we're not gonna be playing those 2.
That's Brady. Come on. They're only forecasting like 3 inches of rain. That's not that much.
It's not the rainfall
3 days.
total to be worried about. It's everything else.
That wind, motherfucker, wind.
Yeah, well,
Wind, come on.
Dalton, you're staying like oceanside, right?
Right on the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, so depending on
That's
where
not
the storm makes landfall, you could have a storm surge situation, or the ocean could be blown away. It's
Now, here's
hard
what
to
I want to
tell.
know: what's this hurricane gonna do? Because we're flying down to fucking Atlanta on Thursday, and we're coming home Saturday night.
Atlanta will be fine on Thursday. Saturday night, we
Yeah.
can't forecast it that far out. So I don't know. I don't know. I just don't.
Oh boy.
Let's see what the latest from the Hurricane Center is, though. I'm sure it's going to create issues for me at work for some of our destinations like Savannah and fucking Wilmington and all that shit. All right, let's see. The 8 o'clock update is out.
It shows Thursday 8 a.m. that you're gonna have winds in like North Carolina, like, well, South Carolina. I'm sorry.
I feel like they keep shifting this a little bit further west in Florida. It's now kind of going into the armpit
yeah.
of Florida instead of hitting Tampa.
They definitely are. I've been staring at it.
I won't be surprised when this thing makes landfall in Alabama on Friday night. Yeah.
Oh
Zach,
boy.
based on this forecast,
You're fucked.
we're gonna have a hard time getting a Talladega race in on Friday. Saturday,
Miller was
it's
saying
gonna
the same
sketchy.
thing.
No,
The Cup race
no,
will be fine.
Tim. We're qualifying Friday at like whatever the fuck it is, 4 or something.
You're
I'm
gonna
not
be
concerned
dealing
about
with
the
rain
race. The
bands.
race is Saturday at noon.
You're gonna be dealing with rain
My
bands
concern-
both days.
Well, my concern is qualifying, because if qualifying gets rained out, we go home because we have no points. And I don't know like what the
it looks
if we're
highly
gonna like buy
probable with
somebody's
this
ride or
forecast.
something.
It's highly probable.
I don't know if that's a thing we can do. That thing you can do in NASCAR?
Is what?
What?
Buy somebody's owner points?
I don't know if you can do
Yeah.
that anymore or not.
I
Yeah,
don't know
you
like
just
what the entry list looks like.
no, you just run your shit in place of them. Yeah, it happens all. That's
By the
I feel like
laws.
that's something we totally do.
who did that at Talladega. Remember? Didn't Ricky Stenhouse? No, he went
All right,
home.
here are the points.
Who bought someone's ride that race that he DNQ'd?
Let's see. Ziggy up 2 spots. Parker down 2. Beresford up 2.
I don't
Whitman
know.
down 2.
I don't remember.
Stephen Lowe up
It's
3.
20 I think it was
Farrell
2014
up 1.
Talladega?
Cheesman down 2.
Yeah,
Paulson
the
down
fall race.
2. White down 1. Painter
What is that,
up
Geico?
1. Inkman down 1.
Yeah.
Inkman now on the bubble.
No.
Any other big changes? 2 up for Gunk and Stello. 2 down for Shadle and Davis.
Someone
Maybe.
bought someone's ride in
3 up
that
for
race.
Fable.
Make the field.
Bumping guys.
Can't
who
remember
didn't
which
make the
team did
race.
it.
All right.
Was it
well,
Allgaier?
Good
No,
night,
I don't think it would
everyone.
have been him.
We will see you next week for